Guys, welcome in. It is a fresh Monday. It is time for some epic wins. And let's see what we can do with what we got. Apparently tomorrow there's going to be, I don't know, there may be a patch? I have no idea. I don't know what's in store. I don't know if they're going to change stuff, but I'm sure we got something in store here. Let's see. Nothing on the site. What about on the forums? I don't know. No idea. No idea how all that works. What do we have here? Let's get rid of that King Moot. Gross. Beasts, Elementals, Mechs, Naga, and Undead. Let's go Panda Boy. Usually works pretty well for us. I want to see.
Long time no see, friend. We missed you.
Oh, let's give some permanent attack there.
Have a good battle, friend.
I want to see.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? Great. Let's get some better minions in here. Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
I think I might message Heretic and see if he would ever want to do duos.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Alright, what do we got here? Let's do Phylactery. There we go.
Have a good battle, friend. You're good at this.
Let's do. Listening to Heretic strategy. I mean, Heretic answered my question. At the start of each turn, you cast 20 friendly minions attack. You know, let's do Untamed Sorcerer. And yeah, let's go that way. We're gonna do double Shell Collector. I'll do attack there.
get some minions in play.
Perfect. Alright, I'm going to hop up there. Alright. I was listening to Heretic respond to me about duos, and very displeased with the thought of doing duos. Apparently not a fan.
Don't tell the others.
But figured I'd throw the question out there anyway. It would be kind of fun to do some duos with another streamer just for kind of the lulz of it. Definitely not my favorite thing to do either, but hey, we got 5 of our 20 attacks for Untamed Sorcery already. Shell Collector.
Turn it around.
Perfect. Okay, let's do tier up. I'm gonna grab Shell Collector, get the triple, slap that down for a tier 4. Let's do Volcanic Visitor. Do all 3 coins here. So we can grab the lasso. Lead Explorer. Let's do Rally for a coin. Put him on that end. And let's give our minions some health. And ramp up both of them. That'll be solid. We'll get a coin from that.
Can turn this around.
So hopefully everybody's having a good day so far. It is still Monday, no matter how you slice it, which I don't know is never the most exciting, but having a good time nonetheless. Perfect. 5 more attacks. I feel like I'm kind of ahead of most of the people right now. We got some people that are higher tier, but they're kind of on losing streaks. I think we're doing very well considering. Let's do... I'm gonna do that for the extra minions, for the extra attacks. And... let's go up a tier again. I'm gonna give everything more health. And we're gonna do the same thing there. Give both of our rallies. We could just get a bunch of coins. Even if everything else dies, they're ramped up enough to give us some more coins over and over again. Every time they attack, we get the coins, so... I don't know where else we can finish this quest in... Well, we are going against undeads. There's a chance with undeads that we could finish this quest this turn. But the extra gold value either way is amazing. Six. Another coin. 3 extra gold and 7 more out of our 20 attacks. Amazing.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Let's go with the Arcane Alteration. I feel compelled to go tier 5 here. Go tier 5. Let's do a refresh. Kind of want the Lantern Lava. Snake Tongue in there. We do. Alright, I'm going to freeze that for a tier 6 next turn. If we can get a tier 6 elemental, we can use the Lantern Lava to double them right away. That would be absolutely insane. Plus we get 3 or 5 Tavern spells cast next turn. Guaranteed.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Okay. Alright, let's grab the Snake Tongue. Triple that. Let's see what we get. No elemental. We do get a Fauna Whisperer though, which is solid. And we can grab this meteorite. I'm actually going to be looking for the Battle Cry Elemental. That is the one! Okay, so we're going to do Lantern Lava. I'm going to sell off the Shell Collector. Back up as well. Let's just Battle Cry for the free. Sell it off. Get one. Oh, yeah, it's one extra copy for now. Another Primeval. Alright, Nami's Kitchen is the other one that we need. Primeval's massive. Well, we die. It wasn't too bad. Extra gold. Extra gold again. Buff our elementals a little more. Shell Collector, not bad. Remove a friendly minion, get one from a lower tier. Galakron's Greed. Do we?
Now we're in business.
Ultraviolet Ascendant. I need to grab that. We're gonna sell the Fauna Whisperer. 2 coins. Ultraviolet Ascendant. We go with the Silk Song tomorrow. What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. How's it going?
Here's a gold for the trouble.
Hollow Knight sequel. Ooh, yikes. Alright, Gladiator doing some damage. Primeval is just taking up some space. The nice thing about the Tavern Temp is we can just cycle it, but I've got to get rid of the Snake Tongue first to do that. Extra gold. Taunt on the Lantern. Technical Elemental. Not bad. I have got to find more Lantern Lavas.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
It's kind of a must here. Another Meteorite. Not bad. I'll sell him off. Get the free Elemental. Get this extra copy. Oh, Icaron is amazing as well. And that's kind of a must-have as well. Alright. We'll drop Meteorite. Triple him for another tier 6. Let's do Icaron. I'm gonna get rid of a Primeval right now. And let's give the temporary bubbles to them. Brand Bronzebeard.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Not bad. This is gonna be too big for him to deal with, so we should be alright. It's a lot of temporary spells though. Unless we can get like an infinite loop of ramping here, this is gonna be a bit of a rough one.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Okay. Okay. I will absolutely take that. Let's do... Might as well just do the Broodmother, huh? Sell that off, get the extra copy.
Here's a gold for the trouble.
Buff up the Tavern a bit before we grab that Windfall. There's the Icaron, and we can give the Icaron... Oh. Psych, I can just use Icaron to make the triple.
Exactly.
Alright, permanent Divine Shield on any elemental that we play. Ultraviolet Ascendant. Triple the Ultraviolet. Permanent Divine Shield times 2, technically, because I'd have the Elemental Surprise anyway. Another Ultraviolet Ascendant, that is permanent Divine Shield. Oh, you know what? We could use that Avalanche Dog thing. I haven't messed with it at all yet. That is my bad.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. Everyone's
Give your minions with Divine Shield 5 attack. Definitely not worth the gold. That is going to be crazy, though. We already have 44-22. That is kind of terrifying. Fell Flakes. I like the name. Party Hard Jace. is out. It's a solid first game of the day. Top 5. Damage is still capped at 15.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Here's a shield. There's a shield. Get rid of it. Give it back. We got a couple free refreshes. Oh, I guess we'll do the anomaly to get another copy. Not my ideal choice, but it works. That's kind of useless. I'm gonna grab the golden touch. I have a feeling. Let's see. Get a plain copy of the first elemental you sell.
Down a minion and up a goal.
Ah, crap. Well, that was my bad.
Everyone's gunning.
I did see the second lantern lava. Racing the clock. He's got the whole friendly Geist Carapace Razor combo going. I'm curious because we know how powerful this is, and it's just going to be crazy attack. He doesn't have a lot of minions. He does have the Brood Mother for Onyxia, though. Well, it is time to find a way to counter our own meta strategy outside of, I mean, we do have permanent Divine Shield, which helps, and we were pretty freaking close to countering it still. 11 damage. We got plenty of life to work with. A couple more Divine Shields and we actually still would have countered it.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
I was like, please don't do that on something on my field. Yeah, why not? Alright, we get extra gold.
You're
Get
down
an
a
extra
minion
copy.
and up a goal. Better hire a recruit while you can. It's good to get some minions in play.
Oh, I am dumb. I should have just put that on Meteorite. It gives Divine Shield permanently whenever I play one of those, so... yeah, that's gonna have to happen. There we go. Almost goofed real hard. Okay.
You're doing great out there.
This can go to something in the tavern too, which I know we can do with the Windfall Tornado. Which means we can do... ooh, yikes. He's got like a small version of it going. He tried. He's got a lot more summons than the other guy did, but it's not going to matter. It's going to be us versus Onyxia. George the Fallen with his elementals.
pressure.
There's permanent divine shield, which is huge. Oh no. That is awful. Okay. Well, like I was saying, after us becoming quite sad, we've just gotta outlast this guy. Okay, we get another copy. Hindsight, I should have done this first.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Well,
Think you can
I did not have time to do much of anything, but it should be fine. We've got the AoE hit, and we're going to cancel out the Reborn there. We can get a triple on that. We still win the round. Oh, no. Okay. Did not realize that he had microbots. That is very smart. Okay. Good on you.
okay. We all hit some bumps now and then.
Carbonic copy, not necessary. We need to get a bunch of elementals. Kind of hoping that would go over on that Sindora. It did not.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Hmm. I don't think there's much I could do there.
I think you
We can still cancel out the Reborn. Unfortunately, we can't kill it. I would need another 40 attack. But we got first attack, so maybe... Nope, we just attacked the same thing twice. Oh, we need to kill this Nightmare Party guest right away. If we can kill that early, which we don't. We gotta kill it, like, right off the bat. Or we are doomed. Wow. Oh, Icaron. That was such a lucky death rattle for that. Alright, good on him. Second place. Still a solid win. With elementals, I'm good with that. Kind of an old school win. I had to drop Nami to get more Divine Shield for that. But if we'd been a little luckier with our attack order, I think we'd have been fine. If we had hit the amalgam and it had triggered on to hit the other creature, we might have been a little better off. We could have killed the death rattles that summoned right away and cleared them out. Still would have had to go another round, I think, either way. Beasts, Murlocs, Naga, Pirates, and Undead. What do you guys want to see? Like, the only thing I don't really want is Sky Captain Craig. Death Rattles are just not amazing this season. Outside of Undead, but obviously the fish isn't really necessarily going to fit in with that. Let's get the Buttons trinket. Buttons is always such an exciting... Even when it was trinkets, having that third trinket was awesome. And now that there are... Well, it's rare. Fat Jass.
Hey, my
Mindful
favorite commander's
Peace.
back. Ready to get started?
Ivan 9 times. What do we think? What do we think? I'm gonna go with the gold value. It makes the most sense to me. Lower chance to win early, but it wins against beasts. It ties against undeads. It wins against nothing. Looks like this guy just gave up. I wonder if he had wicked crappy choices, so he was just like, nah, I'm good with this game.
You're good at this.
Another alley cat. I'm gonna grab the alley cat early. Just because either way we can go up a tier next turn and get a tier 3 out of it if another alley cat pops. And it's got a decent likelihood.
You're far from home.
Ugh, Sneed. Sneed with the undead, that is actually kind of unfair. You just keep replicating all your minions over and over again so they keep summoning more.
This.
Kind of amazing, honestly. Let's do... It's not awful. We got another shot, one more shot at getting the alley cat triple next turn. And honestly, if we got 2 alley cats, we could get double triples. Almost a tie. We're gonna take 3 damage. Not a big deal. Them Appleys.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you
Discover the tier 1. Start of your next turn, gain 8 gold and choose a lesser trinket to buy. Unlock tier 7. Once we play, we have to summon 20 minions. That's not too difficult with an undead game. I'm gonna say let's cheap out on the game and get tier 7. River Skipper, extra gold. Busker. I'm gonna grab the Mana Saver.
hire a recruit.
If we can get that Mana Saver. I tried. Alright, Hummingbird. That's kind of strong too. Do we take the 3 damage hit? Or 2 damage hit. Let's take a 2 damage hit.
Down a minion and up a
3
goal.
damage rather, duh. And grab the Mana Saber. That Hummingbird is gonna do wonders for us. Our beast will have 1 attack, so we'll have the couplings. He is still tier 1. I wonder if it's gonna be the highest attack that he targets or the highest health. Had no idea how this worked, and then I think we got first place the one time I played him.
Good battle, friend.
Or did well. Did he not even aim? I have no idea what just happened there. He did quit.
You're good at this.
Oh man. Let's go up a tier, grab the patient, sell the tabby, get extra gold next turn.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Summon 20 minions. We get 4 extra minions here. I need to get this as high as we can before this procs. We have 3 turns of losses before we are guaranteed to finish this if these 2 die each turn. So by turn 8, we'll have this quest done. If we summon nothing else and just go up in Tavern tier, which if we go up to tier 4 next turn, which we have a pretty good shot at doing. Tier 4 next turn, tier 5 the turn after. At least tier 4 and 5 so that when that goes off we hit tier 6 so we have access to 7s. He's gonna finish his quest right now. But we win the round. Woo! He was 1 away. Nice thing is, that means he has to wait a whole nother round anyway. And he probably would have finished that round.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Tier.
Yeah, let's step up our game.
Do another hummingbird. Oh, I could do them apples, and we could do hungry snapjaw. Maybe get a triple. I'm gonna do hummingbird and put these in the front. That way we have 3 triple options as well. Next turn, I can kind of choose whether or not to get this to activate. At this point, we'll get, unless these get attacked right away, as long as the alley cats attack before the mana sabers die, I get to
You're doing great.
summon 3 minions to have the Norgannon's reward on the following turn. We're good. What's this one? Destroy enemy minions. Okay, well, he gets infinite pirates now. Jeez. Oh, it's Sneed. That makes sense. Woo! Still above that 31. We're all at. Still above 30. Alright, we get our collection next turn. I think we sell the scout. Let's do scout. I guess I'll grab that just in case I get something worth destroying. We'll sell both alley cats. Up a tier. Grab the hummingbird.
Let's get some better minions in here.
Land the triple. Get the tier 6. Oh, I have no idea how good Primitive Painter actually is. Does kind of seem like the best option, though. And then we'll go to tier 6 next turn. Damage still capped at 10. I really don't want to go undeads. We have access to the Naga. We don't have demons or dragons in play though.
I've got some fresh
So ramping tavern spells like crazy is not really an option. Let's go with the book. Let's go with the book and we're gonna win this round no matter what. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to turn out. We have access to tier 7 now. If we get like a variant or something that could change this whole game around, we could do some sort of gold pirate comp. Well, pirates are, I think, in heavy use here. Pirates. He's the only one using undeads. You cast your tavern spells an extra time. That's disgusting. And this guy's got pirates. Get a random Murloc, get a copy of it. Your leftmost minion gains stats equal to the nearest enemy. So the tricky trousers. Okay. Tier 7. Varian.
Woe betide those who set themselves.
Murky. I mean, I feel like it's just good to have.
Show them what we're made of.
Bran Bronzebeard.
Who knows what secret
Primal Fin.
Go home, I always say.
Bream counter. Perfect. And another Bream counter. There's also the... I'm going to grab the Bream counter. Ooh. That gives us 2 more 5s, and there's no guarantee that we...
Who do I do?
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Whew! That is spicy. Oh, this is not looking too great.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Let's grab the channel. Extra gold. And let's get a tavern spell worth playing. End of round effects. Do end of round of battle cry. Just can't justify buying that. Battle cries and death rattles trigger twice. Another Moira. Alright, tight. That worked out like absolute dog water.
That'll do some damage.
Another Bran. That's not bad.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Okay.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I don't know the battle cry to use with that, but
Have a good battle, friend.
just do venomous for days to win. And we have survived. Glad we didn't lose to Sneed. 2 games in a row. Knock him down a peg. Nobody's out yet, though. And we have no way to get back above that 12 health Battlecry minion. Okay. What do we get for Battlecry? Not what we're looking for. Alright, Admiral. Discover a tier 7 minion. I'm gonna get rid of the Young Murkai. And drop that down before I buy that.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
We don't have a crazy good tavern spell or a way to buff them very well. Even have worth anything worth triggering an extra time.
Good battle, friend.
No. He got the combo off. Shield's broken. He's only got the 2 that are gonna come back though. I think we do win this one just on brute strength. He's gonna be not fun to go against. He didn't get the tier 5 yet though, so his spells do kind of suck. So we lucked out there. Another round 1. Honestly, the faster we can ramp out Murlocs just to get these two stronger, the better off we'll be with Chorrel.
Nice work out there.
And that's a good way to do that.
Pressure.
Let's go with the gold. And discover a Murloc.
The tides shall wash you away.
You sell that. Grab another.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Gold in my teeth, gold in my hat.
Looks like you can get a triple. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Varian.
Woe betide those who set themselves.
Okay, another primitive. Just another Murloc in general.
Looks like you can get a triple.
Float some triple. Oh my goodness.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out. I think you can
Whew, got him on the field in time. And it does not even kind of look like it mattered. Yeah, it's a whole lot of summons right there. We'd have to kill off this mechanized. Yeah, he's got 200. Yeah, that's all she wrote on that one. I'm gonna have to ask, well, can I ask any of you guys, I suppose? Are they nerfing this undead comp tomorrow? I don't know if any of you guys have looked at the patch notes. I have not looked at, or not the patch notes, but whatever they're gonna be doing. It looks like it was already thrown out there. Oh, we are the only ones who lost that round. Alright. Not the worst. We are one first place away from locking in at 6K though. Not bad for the amount of time that I don't play. Once we pick our champion, I'm gonna grab another drink. Denathrius, you guys know the rules. I'm just gonna reroll just to see. At least start here, whatever. Denathrius is the rules. What do we have? Dragons, mechs, murlocs, quillboar, and undead. Let me know in the chat what you guys want to see us play this game. I'll be right back. Alright, what do we got? What do we have here? Cast 12 spells, have 20 friendly minions die. This is easily the better option, and we do have undeads, so I'm gonna go with the 20 minions. Yeah, let's recruit a train and see what we get. Perfect! And I'm going to freeze that for the Risen Rider. We're going to get this quest done as quickly as possible. Couple of decent minions. A solid way to do that. You can even play a minion. Oh, there it is. Okay. I see you. It's not going to work, though.
I've got some fresh recruits.
Dude force. I bought that them apples last game at the beginning and then just ended up like throwing it away. This is some blood orange Bliss. Sparkling love. Not sparkling water. Sparkling love. With vitamins, antioxidants, and energy.
Don't tell the others.
Isn't that lovely? Drinking a little bit of sparkling love while we get our... Let's hand it to us. Yeah. Come on, Johnny Lag. Put him more of a fight than that.
Nice work.
We got plenty of minions to die right now. Let's go with that. Grab the lasso.
Our game.
Whenever I don't use them apples, it's always like, I think about it after the fact when I end up buying 2 or 3 minions from the tavern, and then I was like, I really should have used them. I get like 2 minions in, and then I don't want to use it. Like, stare at the field. I'm like, yeah, I want to buy those 2, and then I'm like, oh, crap. It just like sits in the left of your hand, and you just never...
Don't tell the others.
It's so minuscule early. It's so minuscule late game and so niche early game for me. Perfect. Get us this quest done. 3 damage. Not a big deal. Definitely worth the 4 extra death for our quest.
Welcome back. How's it going?
Alright, quest number 2. Buy 12 minions, play 10 dragons or mechs, or cast 14 spells. Get a copy of Greenskeeper. Your rallies trigger an extra time. We have not messed with the double rallies, but we do have Quillbore as well. I think we're going to mess with the double rallies. Seems like a great investment option. Do need a battle cry though to go with that. Let's just go quantity over see, case in point, I'll use it so I don't forget. We're gonna go quantity over quality here.
Nothing like a good camera.
Not that we won't also have some quality. Yeah, if I just used that first, it would have made more sense. Case in point, I always forget them apples. It's like almost not worth buying, but that was like a half remember. Give myself a half point on that one. We'll have this done in a few turns as well. If we lose the round somehow, which I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a fat chance that we lose the round. Then we'll have a lot of minions die on the way. Perfect. It's looking like 2 more turns till we have the double-headed. And I don't know, but we're going to find out if double-headed counts as buying 2 minions or not.
Pulled their weight.
I've got no freaking clue. Let's go with the... Oh, boy.
Nothing like a good camp out.
Why not? 3 minions to triple off of. We can go up a tier next turn anyway. Gives us access to the... Gives us access to Carapace Razor early. I didn't even realize they put a new Barak back to a 4. It was a 3 last season, right? Or did they patch it and put it up to a 4? I have no idea. They either patched it back up to a 4 or it changed this season.
Oh, I've dealt with a League of Evil. Terrible.
I can honestly say, Undead was the last thing that I thought I was going to be paying attention to this season. Way to get early round wins. We actually finished our quest this turn, it looks like. So that's just going to ramp that up to an obnoxious amount. Okay, thanks for the quest completion. First time we buy a card, we get an extra copy. We only take 5.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
We could also get the Sleepy Supporter. We could actually use 2 Sleepy Supporters. Up a tier. Grab that. Let's see. So we are at 4. Does the double count as 2? No. It doesn't. That's sad. I'm going to get rid of the Glim Guardians, though. Get rid of those. Grab that for the triple. And what do we have? Nimble Hatchling. We got the Nimble Hatchling and both of these Sleepy Supporters. We'll give one of them the buff. That means that once we get this Greenskeeper on 12 minions, we can trigger the trigger the Nimble Hatchling over and over again, and we can give all of our minions the health and Wind Fury. What is up with these people just having like massive minions on the field right now? What did I do wrong? Damn. Apparently I wronged somebody somewhere in my life to deserve that.
Better minions in here. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Maybe we just take the time to abuse Flotsam Flinger. That's only... We need the tier 5 to do that, but we get 2 copies of Flotsam Flinger
Down a minion and up a goal.
when we buy that right now.
That one might make all the difference.
Like the last one that I actually wanted with those on the field. Well, that is unfortunate.
Have a good battle, friend.
Glad we triggered all those tier 3 and below battle cries we didn't have. Woo. Get him. Actually was awful. Eight damage. Turn 8. We are above lethal range, which is solid. We got a Hot Springer, which is pretty good. I can grab that, get 2 of them. So we can definitely buff up our Flotsam at least. That being said, I really do need tier 5. So I think we sell Nimble Hatchling and Bream Counter. Go up a tier, grab the Hot Springer, and we will double trigger the extra health for our Murlocs at the end of the round, and hopefully it's enough to sustain us a little bit. This guy's tier 5 already as well. I do feel like we went real slow. I don't know. Win, loss, win. He won against Raynor. Raynor's tier 6 already. But he did it with the Norgannons, I think. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I need tier 5 to get the Murloc to trigger the Tavern spell to buff our minions.
Have a good battle.
We do have dragons we can use to buff it up. I don't know. He just have a lot of health, though, at least. Not enough. Not even kinda. This guy's rocking out the Carapace combo already. Alright. 1 HP. Because we are killing it right now.
Any defeat that doesn't
No doubt in my mind that we were going to do super well here. Alright, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to totally nuke the field into oblivion here. Do 1 refresh just to see what we get. That works. Sell, 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 buy the Primeval and the Dragon. And we'll do 1 more refresh for hopefully another Dragon, which we did get. We are going for full double rallies here on everything. That's the best I could think of here. Whenever a friendly rally minion attacks, give friendly minions of each type 3/3 permanently. They're pirate dragons, so they get extra 2. And then give our other minions 3/3. Doubled. We'll see what happens. It's going to be 6/6, 6/6. Plus 3/3 permanently on these guys. It might be enough to come back from getting totally nuked. This guy has the Carapace Razor and double Death Rattles built in. The rally's kind of useless with that, though. 1 health versus 2 health. The two guys who are getting stomped. I don't use Deck Tracker. Especially since we have this in the game now. But it helps me learn a little bit better what my options are if I'm not using a Deck Tracker. Makes me think a little bit more too. If I had a Deck Tracker sitting here, I would be just like constantly trying for specific things, and I'd probably screw myself over a little bit more than I don't really need help doing that. Well done. That was unfortunate. The Mooncatcher with all the microbots. Nailed it. Hey, that happens. Can't win them all. Beasts or undeads. I can say I will be quite happy though. Not that I don't love playing that undead combo, but now that everyone has figured it out, I will be happy when it's nerfed a little bit. Definitely doesn't need to be as powerful. And the worst thing is they buffed the undeads because it wasn't ramping fast enough, and now it's just like, damn. I don't trust that. There we go. I trust those numbers a little bit more. What is up with this queue? There we go. To do demons, dragons, mechs, murlocs, pirates. Extra battle cry is not terrible. I do love that he has a little bit more health to work with now. Demons, dragons, mechs. Honestly, Curator's not a bad option here. Gets the buffs from everything. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, it would definitely be more for you guys than for me, but I don't mind throwing something up like that. Any idea where you grab the deck tracker from?
The future is now.
I do have like my wiggles around my screen. I do have Curse Forge. I assume that would be where it'd be under. I don't know which deck tracker people usually use. I looked at it initially and then was like, meh.
Like my new icicle daggers.
I don't disagree though. It'd probably be nice for people especially trying to learn what's going on, what's available. I know it does say like the 5 class or the 5 tribes right at the top for people to see too. Let's see. I think it's... Is it Fireside? I think it's Fireside. Fireside. Hey, look at that. I typed in fire. Firestone. Firestone versus what? HDT? Hearthstone Deck Tracker Companion app. I think it's called Deck Tracker. I don't know. I think the issue is when I first looked it up, the same thing's happening when I look it up now. I see a bunch of stuff for the standard version of the game, but I don't know what translates over into Battlegrounds. Let's do Alarmabot and Scout. Get that Scout out early. Demons, Dragons, Mechs, Murlocs, Pirates. Honestly, I can just kind of pick what we do based on Patient Scout. On turn 8, we'll have a tier 6. Firestone, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can just download it and see what it looks like, and then if it's terrible, I can always get rid of it. If that's not what I thought it was. Jeez. Guy's still tier 1 has 5 minions on the field already. That was excessive.
The battle is really raging out there.
5 battle cry. Pirates or dragons? 12 minions takes so... Well, it's just summon. It takes so long to play them, but it's just summoning. Flighty Scout's a free summon every turn. 8 gold and a greater trinket for battle cries. Pirates or dragons, which we're kind of SOL on that for the turn anyway. You know, let's go for the summon 12 minions. I'm going to do Urel and the Flighty Scout here. Look at this Firestone thing. Let's see what it's all about. Firestone Deck Tracker. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I see it. Get the in-game app on CurseForge.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
I'm not gonna do that while I'm streaming because that'll probably, I don't know, it'll mess something up and be not great. But I will take a look at it. So guys, keep your eyes peeled. If you do like the deck tracker, I will probably give it a shot tomorrow. We'll see what it looks like.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
I said, not for me, it's for you guys. Double Grim Scale. Yeah, let's do the double Grim Scale and Mechanome Interpreter. I have yet to do a mech game, which I would not mind doing a... If I can get Rickety or Parabot in the Polarizing, it would be fun. Could care less about the Boommobile. Honestly, Boommobile is probably the best magnetic, not just because it's a tier 7, but because all the other magnetics kind of suck right now. There were like some cool ones that summoned other minions and ramped up attack across your field, but all the ones that are in there now, I mean, there's the rally one, which I know that's the whole shtick that we got going on with this season, but something about it's just not a big fan of the minions. Champion of Sargeras. 45 gold. I don't like the gold ones. They just take so long.
Nice work.
Honey roasted.
Keep up the pressure.
Summon 12 minions. And we got 2 river skippers there. Would be good to get that done like now.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
What are we at? So I can get him to drop and give it to us for the next turn.
It's good to get some minions in play. It's good to get some minions in play.
Yeah, he'll summon at the end of the turn, or at the beginning of the turn, and then that'll give us that. It's 1 less gold, but I didn't totally destroy the field to do it either, so. Take that win. 10 damage is capped still, so. We'll be alright. Perfect hit there. Alright, at least we took a couple of them out. Minimal damage taken. Still above the 30. So we're safe for 8 and 9 as long as we don't lose the next round. Another patient scout. We've got to go up a tier. No choice there. Another Urel. Do we just go up 2 tier and suck it up on this next round? I think I have to. Game, you're really showing me why I don't trust you right now.
That's what I would have picked.
Shall unturned.
Have a good battle, friend.
That's kind of big if I... Well, I'm probably going to go Pirates now, and that's going to be solid for it. So, again, take it where we get it. Take the wins where we can.
Nice work out there.
Gunpowder Courier. Let's go up tier. What are we looking at for pirates? We need to double up our bounties. And a blade collector. I think those are the big ones. Blade collector, double our bounties. Thieving would be great, and then the admiral.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Well, there's the blade collector, friendly bounty as well.
You didn't make the cut. Cascade away.
I'll do that next turn on her.
I think you can win this thing.
I don't want to do it and be like, crap. Oh, man. Really? That's a rip.
Work out there. Keep up.
That was very lame. She quit. So we couldn't utilize our...
No treasure can escape me.
Battlecry and Death Rattle get a random bounty.
Where is my eye patch?
Whew. Oh yeah, double bounties. Wow. Wasn't even thinking about that. That actually worked out way better than I was thinking originally. I wasn't even thinking that I would get the bounty to get a pirate to get 2 extras. Amazing. Double end of round, well, end of round effects rather. Double the bounty though. Worth the full field. For a full field. I don't know if I'm gonna want to. Book Eating Amalgam is so good. Give it Divine Shield at least. With the mechs. Give it Divine Shield, Wind Fury, and give it a bunch of the Whirring Protector. Just ramp up our minions' attack. 4 minions for free. Lion Tamer Bran.
The battle is really
Yeah, we're going to 6 for this. Give us
business.
no dice. Okay. Drop that down. Okay.
Better hire a recruit while you can. I like where you're going with this.
And we get a triple from it. Tier 6 pirate. No. Felfire Conjurer, though. I will never be upset about that.
Golden teeth, gold in my hat.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Cascade away.
Come, is the day I first set sail.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
That'll do for now. Something like that. 2 bounties, 2 more bounties. Dragons. He won against the dead guy. He went against the dead guy twice. I didn't even want to go against the dead guy.
You are not out of this yet.
I think that kind of gimped us on the next round. Perfect. At least we get the extra attack in. There's a lot of spells.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you
Those
makes
2
you
more
strong.
pirates. Still didn't get her. Alright, we'll sell off Titus. I think I might get rid of the worm now. Well, I'm sorry, the worm. The amalgam. Really need the pirate. And we are really not getting her.
So many shiny.
Do have a lot of gold to work with right now, though.
Going with this. I like where you're going with this. Better hire a recruit while you can.
Is there a better way to spend the gold right now? Aside from... Felfire is decent. Oh, Felfire. I'm gonna get rid of him.
Home, I always say. Better hire a recruit while you can.
Is it probably not?
Legends do tell tales.
You can turn this around.
Wow, okay. That is why that's getting nerfed. We got the rings. Nice. Good on him. He wins the whole thing. For sure. Crazy stats. That is so gross. That is all it takes is something like field buff and then double end of round effects and double battle cries is all that really buffs it beyond that. Good stuff. Tomorrow is going to change some things around. Guys, I'm going to be right back. I have to use the bathroom real quick. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in like 2 minutes. All right, we're back. Let's get right back into it. Let's get a win. We might have to do some of the, I don't know, more streamlined strategies. It was kind of like when the season first started, everyone was like, all of the rampant stat ramping comps are gone, and now we're figuring them out. It was almost like they changed things to buff them up to make it possible because everybody was not as happy with it. Granted, let me do this before I don't know, melt my brain. Dragons, Elementals, Mechs, Pirates, Cool War. Yeah, why not? Thorm sounds good. If there was, at the very beginning, there was nothing made sense in like the minion pools. To an extent, they still don't necessarily make too much sense. Like Fellblaze Leader is okay, but there's nothing else that works with it to buff Tavern Elementals. Like, we got Nami, but Nami and Fellblaze don't work together because you have to buy and sell. This standalone sucks for Elementals, I would say. I'd say it's good early game, but getting a specific tier 4 isn't really ideal either. Sanguine Champion. A full send on the Sanguine. We can use dragons to trigger battle cries. Wind Fury, double trigger the battle cry. Maybe, something like that. We could also just do double death rattles.
Don't tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
Fair enough. I have, you know, ironically, I have not been playing since the beginning of, well, I've been playing since the beginning of Hearthstone. As soon as Hearthstone came out, me and card games were thick as thieves. But I was not playing Battlegrounds at the very beginning because I was like, that's stupid. Battlegrounds stuff never... I never thought I was going to enjoy Battlegrounds like I do. Then I played, like, I mean, I play random phone games like everybody else, not just Hearthstone. I actually don't play Hearthstone on the phone generally.
Think you can win this thing.
But then I played, like, those, you know, the round robin games that are like... Ugh. Unnecessary loss.
Really raging out there.
Yeah, the games that are similar to Hearthstone as far as like how the battles go through, and kind of found that I liked them a little bit more than I thought I was going to. Ugh. I'm gonna do the Patient Scout, but I'm gonna sell it immediately. However, we can generate the gold. It actually worked pretty well. Turn 3, and we are 14 gold in so far. 3 extra gold next turn.
Turn this around.
No, it's fine. I didn't even kind of want to win anyway. It's fine.
Oh, it's okay.
Free dealing gambler. Alright, elementals or pirates. That looks quite nice. Tavern spells give an extra 1/1. It's like the opposite of what we were trying to go for. Does this cap, because we have a tier 7, does this still cap at 6? Moonbake and Jazzer cast 15 spells. I'm gonna just full send on that.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a goal for the trouble.
Oh, come on, give us the free dealing. No? That works. Let's do Mooncaller. Yeah, dude, the original version of the game, it's like I played like crazy amount. I was just shy.
Have you ever met the
I was
League of
just shy
Legends?
of legend ranks, and I don't know, like as soon as I got to just shy of legend ranks, they came out with, I think, the 4th season where they started phasing the old cards out. Once they started doing the season thing, I'm not about it. I don't want to lose cards, because the second you do that with any card game, Magic the Gathering is the same way, like Standard. As soon as you phase out old cards, you just force a meta, and I hate it. Like, this is great because there's obviously like meta comps within everything. Jeez, people's fields. Obviously there's like meta comps as far as like what's in play for tribes, what you're aiming for, but nothing's guaranteed. And because we're all going from the same pool, there's just no guarantee with it. That part I like. Let's do this.
Violence is usually the answer. Violence is usually the answer.
Violence is usually the answer. Hear that, kids? Violence is usually the answer. So be violent. According to Roadbore. Not me. It was Roadbore. He gave you the bad idea. Whether I agree or not. Keep that Moonbacon Jazzer there. But that is going to be a pretty solid way to get those 15 spells. As long as they both get to attack. So, what's actually going to happen right now is he's going to have a Wind Fury minion. He's going to attack first, and it's going to kill both of our Road Boars. That is the kind of luck we have.
Have a good battle, friend.
No, okay, we get first attack. And our Road Boar is guaranteed to attack. Unfortunately, they are both dead. But okay. That's acceptable. An acceptable loss on that one. We're still above 26. Or 20, yeah, above 25, I suppose, but 26 and up. Alright, Moonbacon Jazzer. And oh, do we go to tier 4? Or do I fill the field so that we get first attack? Or have a better shot at it? I really want the Razorfen Vineweaver, but it almost doesn't matter right now. Go with the spell.
That's what I would have picked.
Okay. Yeah, we'll grab that. It's got sell value later. And as long as they both get to attack, we'll finish our quest next turn. Oh yeah, they both get to attack. We are good. Actually, we might win this round. Yeah, she buffs herself. Well, full hand of spells, it looks like. And take out his big guy. That's a win and a full hand of spells. $16 gold. 16 gold will be a bit of a stretch. If we get a free dealing gambler in the tavern,
Nice work out there.
which we don't.
Keep up the pressure.
What did that last guy have? I feel like he had free dealing gambler on the field. Did that last guy have a free dealing gambler? I'm almost 6,000. I'm not super focused on pushing rank. Don't get me wrong, rank is cool. I'm kind of more in it for just the fun overall, but... oh, you know what? Let's do 2 more spells. Sell these 2. Grab that.
Watch out! Moving.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Damn.
Don't tell the others.
I tried to freeze that for the double battle cries. That's okay. 4 gold left, and we get Sanguine Champion. It's gonna be gross. True. Yeah, it does give their deck list at the top, right, with the Fireside. Get some Moira.
Your minions really pulled.
Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna do 1 refresh, see if it's something worth buying. If there's not, which there's not, we're gonna do the tier up. Sanguine Champion, double battle cry, and we're gonna ramp these guys up. Put him 3rd. Get taunt on him. Fair enough. I can see the issue there. This guy's tier 5 with Quillbore as well. With Rodeo Performer. What am I trying to... Why is Rodeo Performer not sticking in my head right now? What the hell is Rodeo Performer? Which guy is Rodeo Performer? Is that even... Rodeo Performer. Oh, Battle Cry for spells, right?
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Ew. What in the world? That's disgusting. His spells are 129. Already? Sorry, 135. At least we have attack on ours. Jeez. That is not even cool. GG. He's got a blood snout too. Apparently we are way farther behind than this guy who has health. He has no way to gain attack on it, at least. Yet.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you
So
makes
take
you
that as we can as a win, I suppose.
Now we're in business.
You tread on sacred ground.
Blood gem on all our minions. Still kind of need taunt there, but... Quillbore as well. Pirates, Quillbore, 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 Quillbore. There are 6 of us pulling from the Quillbore pool right now. not looking too promising. He's got a banner boar and double end of turn effects, and a Moira Bronzebeard. However, he was definitely using the exact combo I was talking about right at the beginning with the dragon and triggering the battle cries extra times.
Have a good battle, friend.
Rip. Our one way to grow power on our field. Sorry. We're gonna have to get something else to buff up in order for this to work out well. The dragon would be huge.
Your minions really pulled their weight. Go ahead and hire one of these
All right.
recruits.
Tavern full of Quillbore. I mean, does give us a tier 6.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
Charlga would actually be amazing if we were able to triple. Bloodsnout Warlord, also solid.
Axes are sharp, but
Bloodsnout, I'm gonna get rid of the Jazzer. And grab the... Let me get rid of him as well. Let's grab Charlga and the Hot Air Surveyor.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Let's do some buffs on... I need Taunt on Sanguine still, but that's going to give AoE buffs, 2 buffs from Charlga, and every time they attack, we'll get blood gems to play from our hand. Yeah, Baron would be huge. Again, the dragon's the only thing that really lets us trigger the battle cries again, because we don't have any beasts or murlocs in the game, so this is going to be a straight growing game for everybody. But I think we're pretty far ahead on power as a whole. So we do have that benefit. Their blood gems, for instance, are only 3 3s. Ours are 5 12s. Kill our Sanguine. Ooh, we're gonna let him grow quick. Oh. He's out! Yeah, that taunt on Sanguine would have been huge. Plus mid-match we can grow.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Let's go for that taunt. Oh, Razorfin. Oh, love it and I hate it all at the same time.
Blood gems? What blood gems? Snarl and entangle.
This thing has the power to grow to like a ridiculous amount.
One of these recruits.
Last guy did have Quillbores. He had the Quillbore, but he didn't have the ones that I was aiming for. His field was very weak. I mean, he had the Vine Weaver, but That was about the extent of what he actually had that I would have wanted to grab. He didn't have, like, Charlga. Road Boar triple would be nice, but...
Keep up the momentum.
let's see what happens. Everybody else has tiny blood gems. Kill our Sanguine. I really did assume that late in the game everyone was going to kill our Sanguine over and over again, but this guy is going to be probably our enemy here.
Your
No.
minions
Okay.
really pulled their weight. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
If we can get the...
I'll try anything once.
Aren't I a fun guy?
Ah, there's the Road Boar. So, my thought, so give 2 friendly dragons this minion's health, which is obviously 166. It's not 2 other friendly dragons, right? Oh, except Charmwing. Duh, it says right on his freaking thing. Idiot. Anyway, Poet and another dragon to take the spot of, honestly, these 2 at this point. Or sorry, we'll gain a space with the Road Boar.
You can win this thing.
So, another minion. And we can spread those stats over and over again. God, can you please kill my Sanguine Champion? One job. Kill the Sanguine. He has to kill himself. This guy's gonna have like 4,000 health and like 100 attack, but it's not gonna matter because he has like 4,000 health. Lost against him in the last round.
Really pulled their weight. Exactly what you were looking for.
All right, another Blood Snout Warlord.
Axes are sharp, but tusks are sharper.
Oh, the axes are sharp, but tusks, those are sharper. He told me. No, I'm gonna like YOLO the daylights out of this right now. I don't see a whole lot of ways that we win this because we already know how absolutely massive
Once.
he is. So I'm gonna give myself 4 more blood gems. And I'm gonna hope that this guy just stays alive and can keep ramping over and over again. I know, everyone's probably dying on the inside because I sold my tier 7. I don't think we're going to win this anyway, but This is what we call one of the Hail Mary plays. If this Razorfang can just keep attacking and growing, he's got to have a way to buff his attack, right? No? His blood gems are 476. This is, he's got a lot more health than we do. Just keeps ramping up that health gain. Oh, his blood gems, what are they at right now? 4,100. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, I don't think our 3 extra attack was gonna do much against a 100 health blood gem. Hey, we gave it a shot, right? Alright, let's go for first place. Let's lock in 6,000. That was the goal for the day. We just kind of have gone a little bit up and down here. We're pretty much where we started. Not bad so far, though. Actually, we've gone up quite a bit. I think we were at 5,500 when the day started. Murlocs. We do have Murlocs in here. We have Undeads in here with Onyxia as well. Oh, what do we do? Do we go for Murlocs or Undeads? I think if we go Undeads, I'll go Onyxia. Murlocs, I'll go Galakron. Got 18 seconds, guys. What do you think? 2 or 4? 2 for Undeads, 4 for Murlocs. We're going for Murlocs before they're gone, then. Hans. Xander Cruz. Whew, we have some enemies, that's for sure. Denathrius, Cenarius, and Bran are all huge. Sleepy supporter.
Have a good battle, friend.
Nice free win on the first turn, especially since we got to get a minion as well.
Keep up the pressure.
For tier 3. Save that for some extra gold next turn if need be. He's probably going to zap us here. So we'll lose the round. Beasts with the zap. Or he went for the extra minion. he went for the extra minion, which still means he wins the round.
Any defeat that doesn't destroy you makes you
Alright, tier 4. Come on, Flotsam. No, we got the Carapace Razor right away.
Rise from the ruin.
nothing like a good cap out.
Alright. That will be really good for our Mana Saber if he dies. Enough to let us ramp up to tier 5 to actually make him useful. It looks like we're gonna go for the Undeads. They gave us Carapace Razor right away.
Have a good battle, friend.
Who might argue with a good thing, right? However, Onyxia definitely would have been a better choice for Undeads.
You're good at this.
Play 3 Equilibor Beasts. Oh, man. Destroy 25 enemy minions.
Great. I can bring in
That
more
is
powerful
absolutely going to be the
minions
play.
now.
I think we can pretty safely sell that off and get a tier 3. Save that in for another tier 4 next turn. We're going to push that to tier 5 on the following turn. We can do Glow Gullet. Honestly, Glow Gullet and Scarlet Skull for more minion summons. You taunt on there. Go tier 3 next turn. Slam the Hot Springer with the Galacrons. Yeah, that'll work. And grab the Glow Gullet for the 2 extra minions for Carapace
Good
Razor.
battle, friend.
Meanwhile, absolutely demolishing them. Turns without Carapace, though, we're definitely a lot weaker.
You're good at this.
We get the Flotsam Flinger as well. There's too much going on to do that strategy, though. Turn 5, we got the Carapace Razor. I'm gonna have to go up a tier unless we get the tier 5 worth buying. Yeah, Rodeo Performer is him, by the way. So Titus Rivendare would be a good purchase. And then the Undead tier 5. Those are the only 2 things we're actually going for. Friendly Geist or Titus. If I don't get either of those, I don't know what I want then.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Alright. Yeah, we win this round. Easy. 10 out of 25, and we'll go up a tier. Oh, yeah, we have tier 7 as well. Yeah, kind of forgot. We have access to
Nice work.
a lot.
Keep up the pressure. It's good to get some minions in play.
Drakari's not really all that useful, but it takes one out of the pool for everybody else who wants to try and push anything that involves end of round. Doesn't look like anybody is. Maybe he's going for Brand going for Murlocs. It actually makes sense. But he'll still want Drakari anyway. That Flotsam Flinger is looking a whole lot more useful, though. Maybe we should keep this combo on the field until we get the Flinger going.
You're doing great.
We do have dragons to buff Tavern spells as well as Murlocs. Next turn, we're probably looking at upgrading the Tavern to 5 automatically. So I'm going to have to go up to 4 this turn. I do not want to waste that. Oh. Another Carapace Razor. Damn.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Go to tier 5 next turn automatically, which tier 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5. Cenarius is at 5, and it looks like he just threw his whole game away. Unless he comes back from 6 to win this whole thing. 6 is kind of low for turn 7. Even as Cenarius, that's kind of low. Maybe. Maybe he's got it. He has like 15 gold to work with probably this turn.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Okay, a Flinger and a Carapace Razor as well. He kind of went with half of 2 strategies like I was looking at almost doing 2. Not necessarily intentionally, but tier 5 for free.
You're good at this.
I don't even really want him, actually. I should have done the 4 for a 5.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Hey, there is the friendly Geist. Let's get some taunts.
Better hire a recruit while you can. Let's see if you can stay on top.
Well, he's got the Titus with the double death rattles. Okay, his one Titus is gonna win this round. Holy Sanctum got nerfed by 1/1 for the regular version. The lesser trinket, it looks like. Huh. Weird.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some
Monstrous
bumps
Macaw?
now and then.
Give me a Titus. Titus Rivendare. Okay. Titus Rivendare, Defender's Rights on him, and we are gonna do away with Scarlet Skull. I'm gonna do away with that Drakari. Let's grab the Monstrous Macaw. Another taunt on our other Carapace.
You're down a minion and up a goal. I like where you're going with this.
The scourge will consume you.
Double trigger Friendly Geist twice. Handless Forsaken to double summon 2 reborn minions. Yeah, that should be fine.
I think you can win this thing.
As long as they don't have an AoE hit, we should be good. Crap. Well, that's unfortunate. Nice thing is, he's not gonna die, so. 15 to face.
The battle is really raging out there. Now we are in business.
Do I grab Nazao? I think I'll be fine for this round. Maybe we're tier 6, whatever. I'm just gonna
Better
refresh.
hire a recruit while you can.
Originally, I was thinking something kind of not exactly that, but it's alright. Tier 6 gives us access to Tier 7. If we can get the Stitch Salvager, use that on maybe Handless Forsaken, Death Rattle, summon more summon 1 or 2 more Handless Forsaken, their Death Rattle, summon more minions. Would be
Don't
decent.
tell the others. I'm rooting for you.
That's dead. Double death rattle. She dies. Double death rattle. Good stuff. Not bad. Not bad at all. Is he out? He's out. 13. Exact lethal. Okay.
You're good at this.
Let's ball minions to slam. We are going to slam this one into a... Oh, Varian.
For the Alliance.
Eternal Summoner with the Reborn to summon the Eternal Knights. That's actually pretty awesome. I'm gonna put her down on the end now. Monstrous Macaw, trigger Mummifier. And then Mummifier will trigger Mummifier as well. Twice. It'll double trigger it. Should probably actually use on a Carapace, or we're gonna lose if we don't do that. But Reborn on them. If we get that on the Carapace Razor right away, eight copies instead. Right on both of them. Perfect. That is not dead yet. It is dead now. Got a little lucky there, I'm not gonna lie. Dead. And dead. 25-1. 5 copies. Not too shabby. 13 exact lethal again. We are in the top 3. Undeads.
Really pulled their weight.
Doing their thing. Let's go with... Slam that. Give us the Varian. Wow, Varian. So cool. Now what do you got? What does he even have? Full bore? First.
For the Alliance. What, like it's hard?
I don't cry much.
That's what I would have picked.
Disguise Grave Robber.
Me
Okay. That is very nice. Let's do... Actually, you know what?
I got it.
I'm just gonna double up on her. I think it's smarter. We can make our tavern spells go up faster now, but... Perfect. And next hit from him will be Good stuff. 37-1 times 6 next turn. This cool board gonna get pretty strong pretty fast though.
Minions really
Another friendly Geist. If we could get a tier 7 worth grabbing, that would be amazing. Stitch Salvager. Finally got it. So let's grab that Stitch Salvager. And we don't need Monstrous Macaw if we have the Salvager. So let's do that. And an exact copy of that. Let's do that, right? Something like that. Or do I want more of the spells? Yeah, let's ramp up the attack. I think we'll be fine. Oh, I mean, we're going against a dead guy anyway. So we'll ramp up attack anyway. If we could triple the Handless Forsaken, that'd be perfect. If we can triple it and give it Reborn.
I think you can win this thing.
Again, if we get first place right now, we will be locked in at 6,000. Be guaranteed. Copies, Reborn. Kill our Carapace Razor. We get just as many stats from that as we did. Well, +1. And almost just as many stats as from that because of how much attack we gained from the Geist. 1v1, final round, also against Undeads. Who knows how this is gonna go? I'm gonna grab that Ravager. Drakari Embalmer. I'm gonna get rid of the kind of a hard one. Alright.
One Sunday get you after I'm done.
Don't look down. Better hire a recruit while you can. Let's see if you can stay on top.
Perfect. He gave our minion taunt for us. I'm all about that. That hits the minion next to him. It's guaranteed 2 double kill. And I think, just because of the sheer quantity of minions we have, I think we win this. And by I think, I mean we definitely just won that. First place, that is going to be the final match of the day, guys. But, first place, we are locked in at 6,000. It's a beautiful thing. That was the... Oh, no, we are just shy. Never mind. It is just shy of 3,000. So, tomorrow we got some... We got something to work towards. Ooh. Tomorrow we have something to work towards. Guys, that is going to be the last match of the night. If you are new here, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know we go live every day of the week for some more exciting matches, and so you guys can see when I drop videos throughout the week as well. Hopefully everyone has a great night. It is just the beginning of a long, exciting week. Tomorrow we have, it looks like, a new patch. So keep your eyes peeled for the new strategies too. Everybody have a great night, and I will see everyone tomorrow in the next one. Peace.